The Epoch Times celebrated the 9th anniversary of its publication on November 13, 2009, with a dinner gala celebration at the Hilton in Arlington, Virginia. The gala celebration brought together prominent leaders in Washington, D.C., members of the Asian community, leaders in the minority business community, and Epoch Times supporters. The Epoch Times Chinese language edition began publishing in New York in May 2000 in response to a growing need for uncensored coverage of events in China. 3 years later, the English language edition launched on the web in September 2003. Since the beginning of its publication, the Epoch Times has grown into a global newspaper, published across 5 continents in 30 countries and 17 languages. With its multi-language print and online publication, the Epoch Times has naturally become an outlet to reach and connect diverse cultural groups. The Epoch Times U.S. edition is published weekly in 6 cities: Washington, D.C., Boston, Dallas, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and New York, where it is published daily. It is the mission of the Epoch Times to be an independent voice in print and on the web, putting its readers' interests first. The Epoch Times strives to uphold universal human values in its content, said many of the speakers at the gala. A particular strength of the Epoch Times is its continued coverage of China, presenting original stories not found in other publications.
Well, thank you all to come tonight to join us this 9th year anniversary of the Epoch Times, both Chinese and English language.
特别是中文大纪元，基本上是有华人的地方就有大纪元。面对全球经济的衰退和报业的萧条，只有少数逆流而上的媒体，大纪元时报就是佼佼者之一。中国文化讲天时地利人和，我想大纪元集团的这种迅速的崛起，一定是符合了某种天象和社会的需要。
We believe that it will not be much longer that the Epoch Times is one of the best kept secrets in media, and soon the Epoch Times will take its place as a major authoritative media, and hopefully it will become your first choice for getting the news.
Tonight we're here to celebrate 9 years of very professional, very open, and very important reporting that the Epoch Times has done to bring forward the truth as it has not been allowed to come forward in many parts of the world.
I would just like to say on behalf of President Barack Obama, the Secretary of Commerce, Gary Locke, and the National Director of the Minority Business Development Agency, David Henson, thank you for the invitation here to speak to you tonight. They have helped me, have been a friend of mine in New York over the last half dozen years, publishing information about what we are doing for the Asian and the minority business community. In fact, I was just in China. Epoch Times covered that too.
So we'd like to thank the Epoch Times for inviting us here this evening. We appreciate the opportunity. Congratulations on 9 years. I look forward to being here to be part of the celebration of your 10 years. Thank you very much.
A proclamation from the mayor and the city council of Gaithersburg designating November 13, 2009 as the Epoch Times Day in the city of Gaithersburg.
Montgomery County has benefited from your professionalism in news reporting and your commitment to keeping our communities informed. We offer our warmest regards and gratitude and wish you many more years of success. Congratulations, signed Isaiah Leggett, County Executive, on this day, November 13, 2009.
I know the Epoch Times will overcome the human rights violators and replace them with truth, compassion, and forbearance. You've accomplished what most people thought impossible. Again, I'm truly honored to recognize your extraordinary achievements, and I know the Epoch Times will continue for a long, long time to come.
Thank you.
Everyone happy tonight. Have a nice evening, and thank you very much.
It was well organized, very friendly, very warm, and very impressive. Everything they do, we love them. We love you.
Always excited to help in any way we can when it comes to protecting human rights and to making sure that the freedom of expression is afforded everyone, no matter where they are in the world.
So this newspaper is a bridge between the past, present, and future of the Chinese community all over the world.
这东西很好，一流，这个感受很好。
非常恭喜大纪元第9年的生日，希望我们还有很多个9年，也希望大纪元能够在对中国人的这个自由程度上继续努力。恭喜。
I have been working with the Asian business community there for the past 3 decades, and the Epoch Times has been a very effective monitor of what we do there in New York.
Yes, it's a wonderful newspaper, and it gives it very educated, very informative.
I'd like to just say we support the Epoch Times, and we're glad to be here tonight to give you any type of support.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful. I enjoyed this tremendously. Keep doing these things. They're wonderful.
By working with Epoch Times, they've worked with us. They've given us some great opportunity and exposure for some great deals. And so if we're able to partner in that capacity, we can do more.
The Asian business community is one of the largest in revenue among minority businesses.
Well, they have a lot of readers that are people that are looking to bring over their niece or their nephew or their mom's college roommate or their neighbor's friend, and we do a homestay program, so they stay with friends or family in the area and attend our school.
所以说我就是每天都在那个看大纪元，还有新唐人，特别谢谢新唐人和大纪元。
Epoch Time, you complete your job of this year.